We had never written songs this fast before, ever in life. But, why not? We were up for the challenge. Hey, y'all, thanks for joining us. We're out here in sunny California. My name is Portia.
Hey, I'm Charles. What's going on?
And we're St. Oshun. Some people have been asking us how we came up with the song All Night.
Yeah. Did you wanna see me all night? Did you wanna feel if we ignite?
Well, it started in an Uber ride. It seems like a lot of stuff from All Night started in an Uber ride. We were just talking, and I found out he is in the music industry, and so we started just chopping it up and whatever. And so he asked me to play some music, so I did. And he said, "Would you guys write your stuff?" And I said, "Oh yeah, we do. We write. Sometimes we write the bass tracks, like the basic tracks, and sometimes we actually have other people do that. And then we write all of our own melodies, or co-write our melodies, and etc." And he said, "Would you be interested in writing for some major label artists?" And so I said, "Yes, we would love to do that. We'd love that opportunity." And so that's where All Night started.
It's flowing down now. Did you wanna see me all night? Did you wanna feel if we ignite?
Well, we just put a team together because it was just more than one artist that we were writing for. So we're trying to write as many songs as we could in like a week's time. So we knew we couldn't do it on our own, just between the two of us, because that would include, creating a track, the production, then writing some melodies, and then the actual top lines for the melodies, like the lyrics, and then mixing and mastering. Like, it was a lot. So, and we had never written songs this fast before, ever in life. But, why not? We were up for the challenge.
Did you wanna keep me up all night? She been feeling naughty, come inside. Get up on my body, up on high, all night.
Shake it.
One of the artists is a huge household name. Huge. And the other one was sort of like a mid-level. But anyways, we were up for the task, put this team together, and wrote 3 songs. And one of those songs happened to be All Night.
Yes, do it in the party, yeah, yeah. Dance for you, throw back for you, gon' pray for you, yeah, yeah. Wow for you, these thighs, so you gon' cry till you cry, na na na. Tell me I'm gonna stay around with you. Tell me I'm gonna stay around with you, right?
And how did it end back up in our hands? I guess that's a really good part of the story. Because we did end up finishing it, got it mixed and mastered. The demo sounded amazing. And we were waiting to hear back. So I'll let you take over.
So it was probably at least 4 or 5 months, and we finally heard back that the artist we had written All Night for was currently fighting with her label over some contract details, and so she wasn't recording anything. She hadn't accepted any submissions. And so there was no foreseeable resolution anytime soon. So we decided to go ahead and just release it ourselves because we thought it was a great...
That wasn't the reason why. You're forgetting a piece of the story. We did decide to release it ourselves, but someone else had heard the demo and was interested in this song. I thought that's why we decided. Or was that a different song?
That was I Do.
Okay, so I Do was a part of this batch. That was the last release. Not the last release, but the release that we released 2 months ago before All Night. Go listen to that track. It's hot.
Don't really wanna love you, but I do. Don't really wanna trust you, but I do.
The release before the release.
But it was a part of... That was another one of the songs that we had written within that week. So I get them all mixed up because it was a hard push for a very short duration of time.
Yes, it was.
Anyways, we decided to release it ourselves.
So yes, we decided to release it ourselves. Some quick shout outs, and then I'm going to ask Portia a question. I'm going to be interviewer and see what she says. I'm curious. But big shout outs. That song took... so Michael Mayo is the producer of the song, and he also wrote the second verse. He actually wrote both verses. Didn't he? No? Okay, he wrote the second verse. So big shout out to him for help on that. And so my question, Portia, because I think part of when people ask, like, well, why did you guys write that song? They want to know if it has any special meaning, and there is no wrong answer. I'm just curious if it has any special meaning to you.
That song has absolutely no special meaning. I was writing for an artist in mind, trying to write from her point of view as we were trying to pitch it. I should say we were trying to write it, but as I was writing, everything that I wrote had everything to do with, she could be going through this particular thing right now.
I control it when I ride. It's flowing all night. You wanna see me up all night.
So yeah, when I was writing my parts to the song, because originally there was no male parts because it was written for a female artist.
Baby, say so, and we can let them party all night. Take it to the bright sunrise. Gonna be you and me for life.
The original demo, Portia sang the whole thing.
Yeah, I was up late. Woo-wee, trying to hit that deadline. All alone. Michael Mayo, he lives in... The mix and master guy, they all lived somewhere else. It was not in the U.S.
Oh, no. Michael Mayo, he lives on the East Coast.
No. Who was doing the mix and master? Whoever was doing the mix and master.
That was Michael Mayo. He did it.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Now, on the final release that we did, Benny Steele did it.
I was thinking of how lonely it felt.
I know what you're talking about. It was for the dance song for the really, really, really big artist.
Man, yeah. Anyway, my memories of laying down those vocals. Picture this. You're already stressed because you're trying to meet a deadline. And you've already spent the week writing and recording. So I had to finish all the rest of the recording and editing. And it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., right before the buzzard. Like, literally, I had to make sure I got this out to the mix master. That was rough. I felt so lonely. I felt so lonely that night. I was like, where is everyone? Oh, it's all on me. It's all on me.
So going back to, I was talking about writing my parts. I had to go in when I wrote my parts and try and figure out, I wasn't really necessarily writing from my own perspective because the song was had already been established from a different perspective than either Portia and I would normally write from. So as I was writing again, I was trying to get into the head of somebody who would interact with the person who we were writing the song about.
I'ma take you to my crib in the hills, and strip you down to your red bottom heels.
So that was also a very interesting process for me because I had to kind of step outside of my head again, and it wasn't like I was writing for a particular artist. I pretended like I was writing for a different artist who I thought might collab because they had collabed with her in the past. But it was all just in my head. I think this is what he would say. So I definitely feel like he, because I was writing from a male perspective.
Oh.
So a collaboration that the female artist would do with the male artist.
I lay you down like Mr. Wig, backload all like it's a head. I got the nutty with the nice, I bring the flavor with the ice. This ain't no Netflix and chill, I'm trying to make my own film, I'm trying to break that spot.
So that was quite an adventure, I would definitely say, and quite an experience as well. So I guess that's our best answer for why we wrote the song. Sometimes some of our songs have deep meanings, special people in our lives. This song,
sometimes it literally has to do with either us or it's about someone we know. Because a lot of our songs have been that. They've been very personal. Or they've been about a friend and their experience. And then we write about their experience, which is easier to climb into as well because I'm sitting there with them and I'm interviewing them and we're talking about the situation a lot. There's a lot of conversation about it. So you can really get inside the head of the person's point of view. But yeah, this one, I don't know that girl.
Well, I think that answers the question. I think as best as we could. Again, I know it wasn't probably as satisfying as you were hoping for, but we wanted to be honest with you because I could have totally made something up. I could have totally said it was about, we had written it about our first loves and how we think back so fondly on them, but it wouldn't be the truth. It wouldn't be the truth.
And if you love the content that we're sharing, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel because there's much more coming your way.
But you wanna keep me up all night. She been feeling naughty, come inside. Get up on my body, I won't hide all night.
If you'd like to check out the music videos that we mentioned in this video, you can find the links to those in the description below. Comment below if you want to see more content like this. And we'll see you guys in the next video.